I'm Kyle Pratt from Chaparral Motorsports, and here in front of us is the brand new 2019 KTM 1290 Super Adventure R, coined by KTM as the king of adventure. Now, if there's one bike in KTM's lineup that gets me a little flustered and gets me a little bit red in the face, this would be it. This is the new big brother to my 1190 Adventure R, and I gotta say, they've made some tweaks to this bike that I really like. The highlights for 2019 feature a chromoly steel trellis frame, a powerful redesigned 1,301cc LC8 V-twin engine, WP suspension with 48 millimeters of fully adjustable USD forks, a WP fully adjustable PDS shock in the rear, engine guards, a 6.5-inch TFT display, a one-piece off-road seat, auto turn signal reset, the Race On keyless system, a 21-inch front wheel, spoked of course, and tubeless, and an 18-inch rear wheel, spoked and tubeless as well. On those wheels, you're gonna find Continental TKC80 knobby tubeless tires, so you can have the ultimate adventure and not have to fix a tube when out there on the trail. It comes equipped with the standard crash guard that all of the Adventure R bikes came with from the factory. KTM factory handguards that are okay if you tip over, but if you hit anything hard, they're absolutely gonna crack and break. Obviously, the new LED headlight is something that they came out with just a couple years ago, but it is a very striking, aesthetically pleasing piece on these vehicles that people tend to like. Now, the rest of the bike is pretty much the same as 2018, same motor. They've tweaked a little bit of the mapping a little bit, so I like the fact that the menu settings that they've done are streamlined. They're really user-friendly. They basically went from Windows status to Apple status as far as how easy these things are to function. So let's jump in here real quick, turn the key on. It's gonna fire up our TFT display here. Basically, you see all of the dummy lights here at the bottom. You got your ABS, traction control, neutral, oil pressure, and your check engine light. And the main screen, you're gonna have your trip, your miles per gallon that you've been using, average, your odometer, fuel range, temperature, and time. And then over here to the right of the screen, you're gonna see your tachometer, your fuel gauge, your engine temperature, and here in big blue numbers is gonna be your speedometer. Some of the rider aids for the KTM 1290 Super Adventure R are going to be the optional travel pack, which is going to be a Quick Shifter Plus, the MSR, and the HHC. Can you believe that? You can get this bike with a quick shifter, so you never have to touch the clutch. You can just shift up or shift down into whichever gear you choose, or whichever gear your terrain is going to dictate. Digging in a little deeper, the rider aids are going to consist of motorcycle traction control, also known as MTC. It's going to be lean angle sensitive. It's going to be disengageable. The lean sensitive ABS is going to allow you to have an on or off-road setting so that you can have the perfect amount of ABS depending on what you're doing. And it's going to adjust to various ride modes. As you can see right here, you can change the mode, and this shows you what mode you're in: street, sport, rain, and off-road. It's going to come stock with cruise control and tire pressure monitoring. Now, all of these functions are Bluetooth to your phone, which is a pretty cool thing. Over here, we have a little waterproof case that you can put your phone into. You can plug it into the system, and then your phone is in a waterproof sealed compartment that allows it to be within range of your TFT display. The Ktm Ride Control is gonna allow you to adjust all of the personal settings on the bike. Now, to function the display, you're gonna go ahead and hit the set button here. You're gonna see My Ride here, and that's going to show you your audio. You can come into the audio, you can connect that to your phone, you're ready to roll. Navigation, it's coming here. So if you're running an app on your phone and using that for navigation, this will actually connect to it. Pretty cool. Setup, let's hit wireless interface, and this is where you can go ahead and connect Bluetooth to your phone. Info button, let's go ahead and select that real quick. You're gonna have trip 1, trip 2. General info is gonna give you the date, odometer, battery, oil, temperature. Let's go back again. Warnings. So if you had a failure or a warning that happened while you were riding, you're gonna get an exclamation point in a triangle here, and then this warnings tab is gonna tell you exactly what that warning would be. Next is gonna be service. Let's go ahead and select that. It's gonna tell you when your next service is in miles and when is the date that that service should be done on if you haven't already hit that many miles per se. Let's go to extra functions. If you have extra functions that were put in, for example, heated grips or anything like that, you're going to be able to find them here in this screen right here. And there you have it. That's just a quick walk around of this brand new 2019 KTM 1290 Super Adventure R. Now, let's go ahead and fire this thing up and take it out for a ride so we can come back and tell you exactly how this bike feels on the road. So this is exciting as well. This is the brand new Hardinger suit from Climb. This is their one-piece adventure touring outfit. Really easy to get into. You just throw the one leg in. I guess it should be on the front like this. Throw my right arm in. Left arm in, and then zip my zippers down. I've already preset the Velcros. And then the entire suit zips with this single zipper that goes from the top all the way to the bottom. All right, now that we're suited up, let's put our helmet on and take this thing for a spin. All right, we'll power up the screen and it looks like we are ready to race. All right, so swinging the leg over the motorcycle here, I can feel a couple things. Number one, the suspension is significantly taller than that of the Adventure S model. The other thing that I'm noticing is the motor itself is twitchier, if you will, than that bike. So they're just mapped differently. They have a different tune in them, and they're built for specific purposes and tasks. So the type of riding that this Super Adventure R wants to do versus that of the Super Adventure S is going to be different. The S is going to be more touring. It's about smooth. It's about longevity. Whereas the Adventure R, this guy right here, is about the most hardcore off-road that you can possibly do on a big fat adventure motorcycle. Anyway, that's going to conclude my demo ride of this KTM 1290 Adventure Super Adventure R. This is a phenomenal machine. If you're looking to do hardcore off-road riding, this bike here is one that I would highly recommend. As you can see, the rest of the guys are starting to roll in here behind me. That was a fun ride. These bikes are phenomenal, and KTM giving us the opportunity to be out here to ride each of these bikes is phenomenal. I truly appreciate it. It's not often you get a dealership that allows you to come in and demo ride these bikes, and this is a day that you can sign up to demo ride any of the street-oriented 2019 models. Absolutely fantastic. Anyway, if you like what you saw today, give us a thumbs up. And if you want more action like this to come directly into your inbox, please hit that subscribe button and, more importantly, the notification bell. Kyle Brad from Chaparral Motorsports. Thanks for tuning in. Until next time, take care and ride safe.